Josh here, CrossFit Arena, Wednesday's workout. We're going to continue our path on our internal hip rotation, maybe not just internal hip rotation, but today we're still talking about internal hip rotation. If we get to external, we'll do that. But we're going to go with a variation of the same stretch we did yesterday. So that was sitting upright. This one I learned from Jill, and I think it's fantastic. You're going to get to this position, just lying on the ground, but you're going to do that sort of hook position. Once again, I know it's kind of hard to see this. So what you're thinking of is letting your body relax a little bit more and being a little bit more passive about this. So again, once I get to this position, if you imagine that I'm in that 90-90, I'm doing kind of the same deal, except I'm using my leg now for tension. Okay, so instead of here and here like I did yesterday, now I'm going to try to relax a little bit, get in that same position, and then I could let the weight of that opposing leg help get me into that internal rotation at the hip, and maybe the laying back actually helps me get a greater stretch out of that. So give that a shot. Warm up, Wednesday, 3 components. First component, freestyle squat. I'm going to take a relatively close stance, go down to the bottom. I'm going to take a stagger stance, go down to the bottom. I'm going to point my toes at each other, go down to the bottom. I'm gonna spend 10 reps, freestyle dancing all around, find all of the corners of the squat. Next piece, I'm gonna go into a cobra position, squeeze your glutes tight. Then I'm gonna come up into a pike position, try to touch back, reach out, touch back, and then go back and forth. 10 total reps. From here, I'm gonna get straight up, toes pointed forward, squat stance. Bottom of the squat to start. Grab the ankles or the feet, push the knees out, drive the legs locked and come back down. 10 of those. I will do all of that for 3 rounds, maybe 4. Leave it up to the coach, man. And that will be my warm-up for Wednesday. Wednesday, move worthless decorations for time. Or you just need something to make the goblet squat, pause goblet squat a little bit harder, and this could be the thing. Don't let this deceive you. It is really, really heavy. Okay, so pause goblet squat. Here's what I got. 5 by 10, 5 sets of 10 pause goblet squat. Take my feet into squat position just outside of the shoulder. I point my toes as forward as I can get them, and then goblet position. I'm going to go down to the bottom as normal tempo, and then I hold, I pause at the bottom for a count of 2. That was obviously longer for a count of 2 overachiever. And then go again, down all the way to the bottom. That's 2 reps, 1 1,000, 2 1,000. Stand up under normal tempo. That will be 5 sets of 10. Today's strength, spend time in the bottom position. Really pay attention to the knees going away from each other while keeping tripod foot, big toe, little toe, heel. Conditioning, Wednesday, 10 right arm overhead lunge, 10 left arm overhead lunge, 200-meter run, which is about 50-ish seconds or so. 6 rounds. Okay, here's what I got. Lunge position overhead. I'm going to go ahead and take whatever object I can find. I'm going to continue the path with my 800-pound Thanksgiving Day decoration. And I take that step out into my lunge, creating relatively that 90-90. You got to go back to those shapes that humans make most often. Then I take another step back up. That's 1. After I got through 10, I would switch sides again. Taking special note that when I'm in this lunge shape, I'm roughly 90-90 position. So you can see right here, that's a good position. This is starting to get a little sketchy, a little too close forward. This is too widened out or too lengthy. Okay? So that may be a good position to stretch in. Maybe not the best position to do a whole bunch of fast work in. That's not what we're looking for. So again, I got 6 rounds of that. 10, 10, 200-meter run. Conditioning. Auxiliary, shoulders, lie down, T position. Hold for a second if you don't have any weight. It looks like this. Down in position. Thumbs up. Hold. Hold. It's really important to note on that piece that I really try to keep the neck relaxed. Okay, I think too many of us get in that position where we're like, get all crazy with that neck. So keep the neck relaxed on the tee, do 5 sets of 10, and then that will wrap Wednesday's workout.